There's domination magic involved with this upcoming eclipse on October 2nd that's happening in Libra, in part due to the dark moon and Venus being in Scorpio. So what are we looking at and looking for when it comes to this domination magic? Dark moon is really inherent to domination magic, as it has to do with literally the act of not submitting. And what would be one of the opposites of submission? There's one that's permission. Submission and permission, in my opinion, are opposites, but also work together. But there's also submission and the more like dominant position, all right? So in domination magic, there also needs to be the understanding of permission. How are you offering yourself permission to go into this new life, in this new cycle, and actually receive the justice that you've been working for probably a very long time? How are you offering yourself permission to draw boundaries? How are you offering yourself permission to do what it is that you're asking yourself to do? This new moon that's coming up is really about reclaiming our power. And for a lot of us, we've been doing work over the previous about a year and a half of just that, of reclaiming our power from other people and situations and mindsets and circumstances and emotional behaviors sometimes too. Understanding all of those intricacies about you is really what has been the preparation for this upcoming eclipse. But this also means that we are in the process of not giving permission to others who have not earned it or we do not want them to have. And or not receiving permission from another person just because they're around. If you receive permission from another person or other people and you haven't already given yourself permission to be that person or to receive that thing, then you are allowing that other person to become in the position of dominance within that offering circle of giving and receiving between the two of you. So if you're noticing that other people are offering you permission to do the things you want to do when you have not already offered yourself the permission to do what it is that you want to do, track it back for a minute, okay? Dark moon is about manipulation in the shadows where we don't normally see it. And this is where this dark moon is highlighting that manipulation, power, and magic. Probably, because this is part of the dark moon, is like power dynamics and I don't want to say struggles because it's not struggles, but like there's some power grabs with the dark moon. So if you notice that somebody else is offering you the permission, either directly or indirectly, to do something that you really want to do and you haven't already offered yourself the permission for that, that person wants something from you. I don't know what it is, and it will be up to you to discern if you want them to receive that thing or not. However, also, if you're someone like me, who has been through a lot of different situations where I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just really done with all of that. And I would like to just give myself the permission rather than trying to figure out dynamics and other relationships around that sort of thing currently. To each their own, you know what? But I've been working on recently really allowing myself to receive permission for myself, to myself, from myself. Yeah, big circle internally about what it is that I need to do and want to do. And also the narratives of I will submit to this and give myself the permission to do it, or I will not submit to this and I do not give myself the permission to do this or receive this. That's been really helpful. Domination magic. Gonna look different for everybody because everybody has a different birth chart, but that is the general navigation of where we are in that super deep-rooted dark space. Move wisely. Scorpio and the dark moon come disguisedly. What a curious choice of words. So, keep your eyes open, keep your peepers peeled. The peeping peppers have something to see. What could it be? And the relationship dynamics that include a you and a me. Do you want them to be dominant or do you want to be dominant? And it's discernment. This is a really big lesson. There's so many different smaller lessons that are included in this. Oh, goodness. So if you've been studying this or feeling the undercurrents of this for a while, because we're always prepared, in my opinion, for this sort of stuff, like the big sort of celestial, astrological happenings. At least that's how I experience it, is like I might not be able to articulate it, but I know I'm going through the preparation of it. So if you've been working on submission, permission, dominant stuff, here we are. That's true. Keep doing what you need to do. If you really want that seat of power come that new moon on Halloween, step up. You got it. I see, look, even that was a great example. Did you just receive permission from those words to go and do something? Forget what I said. Give yourself the permission instead. All right, that's it. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.